quick video on the most common mistake of a brand new narrative researcher. And that mistake is thinking your job is simply to summarize this really powerful story. And that instinct comes from all of your prior education. You've been writing book reports. You've been re-articulating what you heard as part of your education for a long time. But research goes beyond summarizing the story to analyzing the story, to making new knowledge. So you look at that story and you say, did how this person tell the story matter to me and to my readers? Do we learn about this lived experience because of the order of the events and how they were told? That's a structural analysis. Is the sequence of events important for us to understand to how someone comes to this identity? Another thing you might be noticing is a recurring theme. Is there an emotion and experience, a phenomenon that keeps reemerging in this story as this person's lived experience? Now, it might be something you were expecting. It might be something you weren't. And that's the amazing thing, and sometimes the disconcerting thing, about emergent, open-ended narrative research. I'll give you an example. I interviewed people who self-identified as physically disabled professionals. I had 3 articles from that study focused on disability and sexuality. That's because many people felt they needed to go into their private lives in depth for me to understand their professional lives. And so many people went into this area that it became its own theme to analyze. So look and see, is there a recurring experience, emotion, interpretation, phenomenon? You might also notice that what was really interesting is that narrative moment of that person telling the story to you. And this is a dialogic analysis. What was happening in that moment that the two of you were making meaning together? Okay, so look at that and remember you also have a visual artistic option. But as you go in, be careful to pick one of these narrative methods and apply it to your narrative. And there's no wrong answer. Some narratives I've collected, I've done a thematic, a structural, and a dialogic analysis of some of the same stories. You just need to pick one and know that even if there was so much more to learn, you're going to focus and choose one thing to analyze to give us new knowledge about that lived experience in the project you turn in for this unit. As always, if you have questions, reach out. I love to hear from you. Okay, take care.